Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing this dual 1080p full HD dash cam. I'm going to be showing you what comes with it, as well as driving footage during the daytime and night, as well as showing you the night vision capabilities that it has, and giving you my review after using it for a while. So if you are in the market for a dash cam, you'll want to keep watching. Hey guys, for full disclosure, Toguard did send me this dash cam for my honest, unbiased review. Also want to let you guys know that all the current information about this dash cam, as well as its current pricing, is all going to be on another link that I'll leave down in the description below. So anything that I talk about in this video will also be linked down below. Alright, let's unbox this. I'll show you what comes with it. This guy is little. Soft. So in looking at the dash cam, you've got the wide angle lens up front here. On the back, you're going to have your video screen or your readout where you can go through all the settings and everything. You've got your function buttons that are down here. And then you've got your other camera. Both of these cameras are going to record at 1080 video, and then around this camera there are some infrared LEDs which don't light up but obviously provide enough function so that at night this interior camera has some night vision capabilities that we'll take a look at. Also just want to show you on the side here, so you've got your power button, you've got your area where you can power it here, and then you've got your slot for your micro SD card. I went and got myself a SanDisk 64 gig micro SD card that just pops right in there. You can power it from there. You know, kind of looking at the bottom, there's really nothing there. On the top you've got your mounting area, and this came with like a suction cup, and as you'll see here, once I've got that on the dash cam itself can turn, and then there's this other wheel here where it'll allow me to adjust the angle. The power button to turn it on is on the side here, and as you can see, once you hit that button, that's gonna put you into the recording mode. Now if you don't want to use the suction cup, there's also a 3M sticky pad here, and that would also be something that you could mount to your windshield. Same thing, it's got the same area here where you can insert it into the dash cam, and then the area where you can loosen the hinge here so you can angle it however you want. So also in the packaging are these little sticky pads, and I would call these wire hooks. The sticky part you would adhere to like your windshield right above the interior padding, and then it does need power from a power cable, so you can run that along these hooks and kind of hide it in your car. I also noticed there's this blue thing. It's got kind of a sharp edge on it. I was going to use this if I needed to remove any of this padding or anything that I would stick to the windshield if I needed help getting it off. There's two different types of cables that are included. We've got our like cigarette lighter or electrical port. That's going to have one end going into your vehicle. The other end here is going to go into the power of your dash cam. There's also a USB cable here as well, so I would imagine you could power this using the USB cable, having the other end here go into the dash cam. So next up I'm going to show you the installation of this dash cam. If you're interested in other car tips or maintenance or even enhancements, like I've installed LED lighting on the inside of my car, there'll be a card popping up here. You can check those enhancements and tip videos out as well. And you can always subscribe to our channel to get notified by clicking that little notification bell every time we release new videos. Let's go check out the installation. So I've got the dash cam suction cupped to my windshield, and with that I've got the power cable running up and around. What I was able to do using that power cable I was showing you earlier, I've got it plugged into the cigarette lighter that's down here in my console, and then I was able to run the cable underneath the glove compartment, and it's not in there very snug. I mean, it's just enough to get it in there, so if I did need to pull it out, put it in another car, I could. If I spent a little bit more time, I'm sure I could make it more of a permanent installation. But essentially, I went under my glove compartment and then up along the side here. This is kind of like some door insulation. I'm able to pull this away, and I'm hiding the cable inside of there. It's going up. You can actually see I just left it hanging out here. I'm sure I could permanently stick it either underneath the insulation here or this padding. And then using these little hooks I was showing you before, I stuck these hooks to my windshield at the very top, just behind this ceiling padding, and then I was able to clip the wire to those hooks, and that keeps it snug up there so that it's not falling down. The power is then running to my dash cam, and it is recording here because it's got the little red light that's slowly flashing. That's all there was to the installation. The whole process probably took me about 5 minutes. So I quickly want to talk about some of the features here of the dash cam. You can tell that it's going to be recording because it will have this slow light flashing here. It also indicates on the screen a red flashing video camera. We can see both views here, the rear camera and the front camera. The menu buttons down here, the up and down, if I hit the down one here, will switch between views, so you can see, you know, both the front and the back. You can just see the front, you can just see the rear camera, so you can choose what you want to view. So I want to show you loop recording. So loop recording is one of the functions here that if I hit the enter button on the side, you can see here that loop recording gives you increments of 1, 3, or 5 minutes. Those are going to be the lengths of the video files that the camera records. So once it gets to 3 minutes, it'll finish that file, name it, and then start creating a new file, and all your files are going to be in whatever amounts of time that you choose. Loop recording is also going to loop and record over the oldest file that's on your micro SD card when it fills up, so that you don't have to keep emptying off all the files on your card. The dash cam's going to do that for you. So it also has this G sensor setting that you can set on the dash cam, and it's going to detect significant shock and movement and then automatically lock whatever the current video recording is when it senses that, so that it won't be overridden in the loop recording. So I guess you can choose what sensitivity you want here, if you want the low, medium, or higher, if you just want it off altogether, but that's another nice feature. So the dash cam also has a record audio feature, and you can turn that on or off. So if you want to hear the audio from inside your vehicle, there's a microphone on the dash cam, and it just continuously will record the audio. It syncs that audio up with whatever video is being captured both on the inside camera and the outside camera. So if you're viewing, say, the front camera here of what's going on outside, you would also get the audio that it's recording from the inside of your vehicle. Now I want to show you guys some of the footage I took driving during the day as well as at night.
Hi everybody!
Bye! Hi everybody! Go, 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 go! Look, we have a sip.
You have 3 minutes until you gotta get off for your bus.
Can I drink this? Or Mom can drink this?
Yeah.
So I just want to show you, I put the micro SD card into my computer, and when I open that up, it puts all the different files here into different folders, you know, for front and then rear camera. And if I click on one of these here, I can go to, you can see some of the thumbnail images, and it shows me all the different clips. I can then, you know, play one of these and it'll actually show me what's going on. But it's showing me, you know, previews here of all the different videos from the front, and then like all the different videos from the rear. There's my crazy son. But you can see all the different clips here, and then if I wanted to copy some of these to my computer to save them, I can do that. The other thing is there's a mode on the camera where you can take still photos. So I did that, and what you'll notice here is that it actually gives a time stamp and the date when you take a photo with the camera. And that's how you can access all those files from your computer, both from a Windows or a Mac. So now some thoughts after using it here for about a week. I've been using the dash cam. I like how small it is. It's very easy to hide in your car. I actually was experimenting on my windshield with trying to hide it and completely hide the whole thing behind my rear view mirror. I couldn't hide the entire thing, but most of it, because it is so small. It's very lightweight. The fact that it's so compact, it's easy to transport. I can easily just unlock the suction cup, pull it off. I was able to take it and move it to another vehicle. To me, that was very convenient. I also did like the night vision. I thought the night vision of the inside, the camera that's inside my vehicle, you could clearly see everything that was going on. You can see all the passengers that are in that. If you need to record activity going on inside your car, maybe you drive for Uber or Lyft, that's going to be a very attractive feature, especially if you're driving at night. So some things I wish that they would include on the dash cam: it doesn't come with any type of like Wi-Fi or streaming. The footage that's recorded on the dash cam is going right to the micro SD card. So it would be kind of cool if I could see some of that footage maybe on my smartphone, or if there was a way to send that footage remotely somewhere else. But the recordings that are on the micro SD card, very clear. I was able to make out license plates. You're able to make out details. If I was going to get into an accident, those are things I would be concerned about. I'd be able to pull the micro SD card out of the dash cam, get that video footage off of there, and use it when I would need it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.